Welcome to the ballpark here at Grapevine High School. We're at the corral where the Mustangs are hosting the Denton Ryan Raiders. Starting pitcher tonight will be Conlon McKinley. Behind the dish looks like number 8, Mason Shimkus. Mustangs took a close one on Tuesday night, picking up 2 runs in the top of the 7th to defeat the Raiders 3-2 in a close one up in Denton. Raiders are headed down here looking for revenge. Should be a good one here. We got Friday Night Live baseball in prime time. This is Grapevine Mustang Baseball on Tradio. Tonight's game is being brought to you by McKinley and Hutchings, PLC.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley and Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley and Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley and Hutchings today.
Just moments away from Game 2 action. I think we have somebody here tonight that's going to sing Star Spangled Banner for us, and we'll get to that just in a moment. Until that happens, though, I got to play some music to cover up the copy music that's been playing here today. We'll be back in a second.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like, what is he trying to do?
Do you and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
Well, the coaches are meeting at home plate, so we're getting really close to action here. I know we've got someone coming up to sing the Star Spangled Banner soon. Don't know exactly when that's going to happen. See if I can check out and find some game changer information for you on the Mustangs. They won 3-2 on Tuesday night, as I mentioned in the opening. Couple of big hits in the top of seventh up there at Denton Ryan that helped them pull off the victory. It was a tight game all the way through. Basically, it looked like Sam Pierce singled in on a 1-1 count, scoring one run. After the Mustangs had tied it 2-2. The RBI on tying it was Mason Shimkus, starting catcher, with a sac fly to the center fielder and scoring Braden Stevenson. So there you have it. Good defensive play, good pitching. Seems to be the recipe for all the Mustang teams. I know the JV Red just played here before the Mustangs wrapped up. Before this game, and they won their game handily. I think pushed their record to 16-4 and 2. And I know the freshmen are 17-2-3, so they got it working on. I will listen in on the announcers to introduce players. McKinley batting for himself tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your hats. We have a special guest and senior of Grapevine High School singing the national anthem tonight. Faith Soul.
Well, we got live baseball coming at you now. It's getting real. About to start. Denton Ryan Raiders here, taking on the Mustang Panthers. Grapevine Mustangs. Sorry about that. Stuck in my old football days. Here we go. Now, a word from our sponsor for tonight's game, the presenting sponsor.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today.
Number 14 batting for the Raiders. Colin McKinley on the hill for the Grapevine Mustangs. Swing and a miss for strike one. And that's what McKinley does when he's on. He gets ahead in the count. Whichever way it takes. And there's a strike. Painted the outside corner right on the knees. That's a great pitch. Every pitch in the portfolio is available now. He hasn't eliminated anything. The batter doesn't know what's coming. I'm thinking he might throw him the fastball again. Oh, he threw him a curveball, and there's a fly ball that's going to be on the infield to Patrick McCullough at shortstop. Makes a play, slings it over to Sevy at second base, back to Jace, and then over to Conlon so they can do it again. Left-handed hitter in there now. I didn't really get a number for him, so can't help you out on that. But he's a two-hole hitter for the Denton Ryan Raiders. And that ball's under his shins. Gets by Shimkus. Go down as a wild pitch, I think. One ball. Hard hit ball to Sevy. Stays down on it. Throws over to first base. Smooth as silk. It's Jack Rogers over at first tonight. Mustangs pick up the second out of the inning. I think McKinley's thrown 5 pitches. Picked up 2 outs. Let's see if that efficiency continues. 3-hole hitter here. Right down Peachtree. Yeah, I'm an old Braves fan. So you guys that are worried about that reference, you know where it comes from. Anyway, 1 strike. Tonight's presenting sponsor, McKinley & Hutchins, CPAs. It's our game sponsor for tonight. Conlon deals on the 1-1 pitch. As a deep ball, it's going to get over the left fielder's head. An oppo shot that's going to end up being, it came off the wall hard, but there won't be a play at second base. It'll be a stand-up double for the 3-hole hitter. Got a pitch on the outside, kept his hands inside, got the barrel on it, and stayed with it all the way through the swing. Really good swing. Can't take anything away from that dude. He hit it well and hit it over the left fielder's head. 1 hop the wall. Deep shot. 4-hole hitter here. This looks like number 6. Great pitch right there. Two balls and 1 strike. 2 outs here in the top of the first. If you just joined us, the 3-hole hitter got an outside fastball, drove it 1 hop to the wall and left, and here we are with 2 outs. Here's an inside pitch. Looked like he got it under his hands a little, and it was uppercut, caused the ball to be fouled back over there into the chemistry lab, probably the beaker section. 3-2 pitch coming. Conlon rocks and fires and blows it by him for the third out of the inning. Conlon McKinley sees 4 batters, gives up a double. No blood. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Your score: Grapevine Mustangs 0, Denton Ryan 0.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today.
Look, Jeff, how you doing, man? Check the quality of the feed now. I been having trouble my last couple times. Yeah. Leadoff hitter for the Mustangs, number 8, Mason Shimkus, the catcher. Climb up on my pad if you want. Just be careful with the microphone. One ball. Shimmy takes for a ball. And Denton Ryan pitcher locks and loads to throw him another one. And that, he got around on it. Good thing we had a net over here. Shimmy would have taken out our ambient mic and probably the receiver and probably the whole thing, you know. That's hot, by the way. You say something, you're going to be on TV. Yeah. Two ones account here. Shimkus, very solid all year long. Going to be going, I think, to Cisco College. There's a ball that's hit pretty hard, but the right fielder's got a beat on it. They were playing him up in right field. Otherwise, that has a shot to get down. Playing him kind of short. Shimkus hustles off and crosses the line, and looks like I think this is Sevy coming up. Want to talk about football? Talk about what we're doing right now? No, we got a new coach, right?
We do.
One ball, no strikes. Move up a little bit. I'll ask you some questions on it now. There's a ball that's hammered into the ground, but Sevy's pretty quick. But the catcher's quicker. He jumps out. He fires it over to first base, and we got 2 outs in the inning. Got Jeff Polk on the other mic right now. Jeff is the president of the Grapevine Mustangs Football Booster Club, coming out here to support his brothers on the, and the other families that you know, all kinds of dual sport guys in
Absolutely.
in
One
Grapevine.
thing we love about Grapevine is a lot of dual sport athletes, a lot of focus on from the coaches on the benefits of being a dual sport athlete or multi-sport athlete. It's a good thing. It's a good thing for Parker, my boy, to get out here and see all his buddies and root them on. We've got an amazing program.
Fantastic. What was the record for the Mustangs last year? 4 losses?
4 losses. Yeah.
4 losses, and how many wins? Like 11?
Yeah. Let's see. We played. No, it'd be 10-4.
10-4. Made it over to took on Abilene Cooper there in the last game, and that was a nail biter.
It was a nail biter. If things would have bounced a little differently, we could have gone on to face the Aledo Bearcats.
So we're going to have a regular kind of summer and fall. I would take it. There's a ball that's hit now. That would have gotten the Tradio truck if I'd been parked over there today. That's just by the Hack Shack.
Yeah.
That's where I parked for the freshman games and almost took 2 foul balls off of it yesterday. On Wednesday. But it seems like everything's going to be back to kind of, at least right now, it feels like normal. Is that a fair thing, Jeff?
Yeah, I think so. It's nice to have a normal spring and getting prepared for playing football in the fall, and it really helps to solidify the culture that Grapevine is known for in its football program. Obviously, things will change with a few coaching changes, but we're excited about the fall.
So tell me about. I saw in an email about a new coach, or is it an old coach that is kind of new during the spring, or help me understand what that's all about.
We brought on, or Coach Alexander brought on Coach DeBess, who has many years coaching at the college level. He was a head coach at Texas State. He was offensive coordinator with TCU back in the Wacker days.
There's a rip to the right side. Second baseman makes a heck of a play, and it's going to be a clean base hit, I think. McCullough and the first baseman get tangled up. McCullough ends up getting the bad side of that one. Umpire saw it. He's talking to him, going to make sure all those guys are okay over there. I think it'll go down as an infield hit. That was a heck of a play by the second baseman. So what were you saying about the coaches?
Coach DeBess was brought on. He loves the community of Grapevine. He loves the culture of Grapevine football, loves what's been done here over the years, and he wanted to move here, and he moved here before he even had a job. So he's been talking with Coach Alexander. And since December, and not even sure if there were going to be any openings. He has a lot to offer being at the collegiate level as long as he was. But the last couple of years at Georgia Southern as the offensive coordinator, he actually is an expert on the modern triple option, which doesn't necessarily fit Grapevine's.
You never know.
You never know.
You
exactly
never,
right.
you never know.
It could.
If you got some good tailbacks and a fullback, maybe
right.
Who knows?
No, it certainly could. I like what the diversity brings us, and we did find out today officially that Coach Smith, our offensive coordinator, will be leaving. Obviously, selfishly, we hate to lose him, but he's a great man, great example for our athletes. We'll see what he does here.
McCullough takes off on the pitch. It's fouled back by Jack Rogers. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Coach Smith had an amazing opportunity to coach with his dad. His dad is the head coach at Frisco Legacy Christian Academy in Frisco, and was actually a coach at, I believe, at Rockwall. I think he was the head coach at Rockwall. So he has a really neat opportunity. Selfishly, we don't want to see him go, but we wish him the best. And Coach Loy is going to be stepping up as the offensive coordinator, from receivers coach to offensive coordinator. So I think that, from what I can tell, I don't know for sure, but it looks like Coach DeBess will be just a really, really great consultant for the entire football team. Focusing primarily on offense, I would think. Well,
that's good.
Can't pass him up.
That's good. I mean, anybody that gets a chance to coach with their dad, you can't turn that down.
That's right.
I don't hold any grudges on that. And the Grapevine offense, it's not going to change overnight. Coach Alexander is the brainchild on a lot of that, right?
He is, and what Coach DeBess brings with the triple option. Let's see what happens here.
Yep. Oh, he made that look easier than it was, right?
He did. That was a good scoop.
Tell you what, a good play. That was McCullough running on the pitch, and Rogers hits a 3-hopper down to the third baseman, who charges in, fields it, and makes a clean throw to first base. We got one in the books. Colin McKinley's walking to the mound. Jeff Polk's going to stay with us. We're going to get a little commercial break here, and we'll be right back with the action.
Do you and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
Okay, the ball's been thrown down. It's been thrown around the infield, and you know what time it is. It's time for live baseball. We're fortunate to have down here with us today as we start the top of the second. With Colin McKinley on the mound for the Grapevine Mustangs. Fortunate to have the president of the Grapevine High School Mustangs Football Booster Club out here supporting baseball. I probably said it wrong. I don't know. What do we call it? Mustangs Booster Club? Yeah, okay, whatever. You know, the first pitch of the ball on the scoreboard here. McKinley drills a guy in the left elbow, and the guy turned around and looked like he was going to go towards McKinley. I wouldn't do that. Oh, he's actually not going to let him get first base instead of turn into it. I tell you what, that's going to be a little bit of a discussion, but he's not going to back down. Coach may as well not walk down. You don't see that often. So we just found out that the Lady Mustangs soccer team won the region final and is headed to the Final Four wherever that's going to play. I guess it's on Round Rock. That's where they play baseball. I don't know what we got. But anyway, the batter's still to play. What do you think about that?
Overall winner in the state.
I think Grapevine's in the top 3 right now. Yeah. Got him. From leaning into a pitch to striking out swinging. A great recovery by Colin McKinley on the hill. Pick up the first out of the inning. So when's football start? It never stops. No, wait. I guess it really did, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, spring ball just started or starts next week officially, I guess. They're now that.
That's a stroke. Good swing right there, number 22 for the Raiders. He got some extension. Got a looked like a breaking pitch. He kept his hands back and then swung out and got some extension on it to drive it into left field.
That's a long single.
Yeah, it's a long single. Gives a chance for the Mustangs to turn a double play. This is number 25 batting now for Denton Ryan. So in terms of the schedule, I know you sent me one, but I didn't look at it yet. I'm behind on some stuff. But in terms of the schedule, there's an attempted pickoff at first. How about What's it looking like? I mean, it's going to be similar to last year, same teams.
Yeah, basically you take after realignment with UIL and getting our new district assignments. The coaches scheduled the games 2 years ahead, so we're playing basically the same schedule as last year, just flipping home and away. We are fortunate that we will be home for the Heritage game.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Why?
There's a little story behind that.
Now you know what that is?
It's a lightning warning.
That's a lightning. And I don't know what they're going to do because I don't see any clouds, but they actually have to exit the field. So I don't know where that's coming from.
I'm scared of lightning at the moment.
I don't know.
Head for sure, east of here, about 30 miles.
Yeah, that's some GCISD technology there. I don't know. I mean, down at the Cross Timbers football field, I know that thing has gone off a few times, but this interview might last longer than you think. Now, what is it? Is it guaranteed 15-minute or a 30-minute break?
I believe it's 20 before they give either the all clear or a continuous delay or cancel. It's been a while since I've heard them. I know that was a constant player a few years when my boy was playing baseball. It seemed like we'd have weeks in a row with multiple cancellations or lightning delays.
Well, we got a runner on first base. And, Conlon had thrown over there a few times. I don't know what we got going on tonight, guys. But looks like there's got to be lightning. I mean, that's a big cloud rolling in right here.
It's a big cloud. I'm not sure that storms typically don't move east to west in the state of Texas, and that's definitely east of here. I'm not too concerned.
Well, I can tell you the Weather Channel was upset about it because it was a, potential 30 minutes. Yeah. So I guess I could play music for 30 minutes.
That's always a good idea.
But I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to wrap up here with Jeff Polk. I'm going to put the lightning delay screen up there. And let me build us a little bit about the well.
Let me say. Well, I'll say one thing while you prepare that slide. Again, we love Grapevine baseball, and are really thankful to Trey that you're doing the broadcast, and it opens it up to more people getting to watch an excellent program. So I'm excited to be here. Excited for what this team is doing, has done, and will do. And we're, of course, excited about football as well. And if you are a parent or interested in Grapevine football, we do have a social night, Booster Club social night, in lieu of a meeting on the 19th at Mesa Grill. We'd love for you to join us. Introduced at that meeting, Coach A will have a few things to say about this upcoming fall season, as well as the spring game and other neat upcoming events. So neat thing about Grapevine athletics at all teams is the family atmosphere, the close community, the parents involved, the student sections. It's a very, very, very special place, and we certainly hope that you guys can join us at the next Booster Club meeting at Mesa Grill on the 19th. With that, we'll go into Rain Delay Theater here.
I don't have enough stuff to jam it, but I'll tell you what, guys. We'll check in with you in about 15 or 20 minutes. We're watching this blinking yellow light that's just beyond the chemistry lab in the beaker section. It looks like it's in the biology lab, actually. So maybe somebody can get in there and disconnect that bad boy. But I do feel a little bit of water. I don't know. I may be imagining things, but hopefully.
That has to be at least 20 miles away.
Yeah.
Unless it's back building, I think we're good.
All right. Well, stay with us. And we'll get you some live baseball here momentarily. We got to hang on until they tell us it's all clear. Well, I can tell you that this was kind of unexpected. We are in the middle of a lightning delay in the top of the second inning. Colin McKinley on the hill for the Mustangs. After he picked up an out, there was a single. A guy reached first base. In the middle of the next batter walking up to the plate, the lightning detector went off, and I don't know if we had any lightning around us, but seems like it's a bit sensitive. But these guys are meant to do a job and meant to do it well, so we have to take it for what it means, which is a 30-minute delay. So we're going to stay with it. We're not going to give up here on the game. We'll stay with it until we've got water coming down on our gear. And if that does happen, I just want you to know that we probably will have to cut this short. But I don't see any water on the horizon. I do know, there's some lightning. It's a pretty good distance away. But definitely on the horizon above the Hack Shack. I'm over here at third base, and I could see, beyond the airport for sure. But it was definitely some lightning. So that must have been what was picked up. I don't know if that reset the alarm or not. Generally, it's 30 minutes from the last lightning strike, and there's some stuff up in the sky that's not making it to the ground, but there definitely is some electrically charged particles up there today. So we'll continue with the music. We'll keep the stream going, and we'll go as long as we can until we find out that this thing is either going to stop or it starts raining. So stay with us.
more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today.
Folks, if you're just now joining us, we are in the middle of a lightning delay here at Grapevine High School. The lightning alarm went off in the top of the second inning. McKinley had picked up a strikeout and given up a hit. Runner was on first base. And as soon as the third batter of the inning walked to the plate, the lightning alarm went off. There's no moisture coming down right now. There are some ominous charges in the atmosphere. Looks like it's way away from us, but I know that they say this stuff can reach a long way, so I'm sure that the settings on the alarms reflect what should be in place. But my understanding is it's got to go 30 minutes clean, and I could tell you we haven't had a clean 30 minutes since that alarm went off. It is now 8:23. Don't recall exactly what time we went into this delay, but it is a delay, and we'll stay with you. We've had some long football games before, so we're going to ride this out and see exactly what happens. We'll connect back with you. In the meantime, enjoy some music. Well, the blinking light has gone off. You can hear that alarm. That's positive. That's the alarm to let people know we're about to play baseball again. Now, I guess if they do this just like they do in the big league. So that's the alarm that just went off, and that's the alarm that went off to sound up for the players to head back on the field. The light has stopped blinking. Umpires are walking back on the grass, back on the turf. This game is going to get started shortly. Pick up right where it left off. I don't know what the UIL allowance is for getting warm after a weather break, but I'm assuming Conlon will have as much time as he wants to when he gets on the mound there to start loosening up. The people that really get the brunt of this are the guys in black and gray, the umpires. Their pay is based on finishing the game. They don't get paid any extra for a 35-minute, 40-minute lightning delay, whatever we had. So feel for those guys because they got their game face on. They got their adrenaline going. They have a break just like the players, but they don't get to take their gear off and relax. They're not in their home space, and they stand on their feet the whole time. So umpires get a tough break out of this one. Anyway, teams back on the field look like they're getting ready to loosen up. See if I can't give you some volume that'll keep me from picking up the ambient mic. Well, that's what it sounds like when you got 20 guys heading on the field that know how to throw a baseball, and they're getting loose as fast as they can so they can pick up where this game left off. Good thing for us is we're going to have some baseball here tonight. It looks like the sky's clearing up where it needs to. And Colin's going to be on the hill, I suppose, getting loose. We still have lightning over there on the horizon, but it's gone by us. And I'm sure maybe that factors into the AI or the sensors on that alarm. Anyway, it's good that we're going to have live baseball. It'll be about 25 or 30 minutes more, I guess. We'll wait and see.
Enjoy the outdoors, but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings.
Gonna get started again, folks. Mustangs hit the field, and I suppose there's wasn't quite as much warm-up time as I anticipated. McKinley's on the hill, number 22. I guess the theory is should have stayed a little loose in between innings, but anyway, he's on the hill getting ready. And I think we'll be having a batter in the box here momentarily. Umpires look like they're good. Kind of a sticky night out here at Grapevine. A lot of humidity in there. I mean, it's tremendous. I've got bugs landing everywhere. I've got moisture all over the place. It's kind of interesting, and kind of an early dew settling, it feels like. And maybe that's the way the Mustangs like it. Get a little slick moisture on this field, and baseball skids through, makes it all the way to the wall. These guys are a salty bunch, and they can get on base and score runs. Record is 16-8 after the victory on Tuesday night. 16-8 and 2 or 1. I don't recall off the top of my head. I apologize. I know I should. But the Mustangs don't make any changes here. You got Jace Christian, the sophomore, at third base. Patrick McCullough at shortstop. Sevi Aguirre at second base. I think Sevi is also potentially a sophomore. Jack Rogers, number 6 at first. Colin McKinley on the hill, number 22, a senior. Out in left, Luke Bradshaw. Center field, I think, is Brock Smith, and I think that's Sam Pierce over in right. Got number 25. We're going to pick up exactly where we left off. This is the top of the second, and our count is no count. One out, got a runner on first. I don't know who this favors more, actually. I could see where you might think it'd be the batter, but these guys have no adrenaline, and if McKinley comes out and spikes the ball like he's been doing this year, it'll be tough to hit after the delay. Throw to first base. That was a good, timely throw. The guy on first looked like he had gotten an extra half step. And on a 1-ball, no strike count with 1 out in the top of the second, would not be surprised to see some action by the Raiders. You got another half step here. Slide step by McKinley, throws to the plate. Batter swings through it, and he's down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here, top of the second. Folks, it's 8:34. This game started on time. First pitch was at 7:33. But we had a 30-minute rain delay. Yes, your board is right on the screen. We are in the top of the second. Shimkus catches the ball outside and high. Automatic for a catcher to look at first base on that play. Good pitch with an 0-2 count. Number 25 at the plate for the Raiders. Runner on first base has a moderate lead until Conlon comes set. Then he likes to extend it. He extended 1 half step that time. Swing through and a miss. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be tough for those hitters to get back on it now. 2 strikes. I mean, you spend this whole pregame routine of hitting soft toss or tee work or getting a few thrown to you, and your bat's swing is where you want it, and then you got to go wait for 30 minutes. In my opinion, it's harder for the bats to wake up after a delay than it is for the pitcher. Ball got by Shimkus. I think it was a low pitch, but I think it'll go down as a pass ball. 1 ball, no strikes. He got his glove on it. I think if you asked him, he'd tell you should have had it. Runner takes second base. Didn't get a number on the guy batting. He's one of those lefties that steps in there, and if you don't have that batting order memorized, there's that lightning way off, way beyond right field. I mean, probably 20 miles out there, but it looks pretty cool on the horizon. Ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes by Conlon. Number 22 has had some really fantastic starts this year, including an amazing game against Colleyville Heritage's ace early in the year. Colin bowed up, and I believe it's a 4-0 victory he picked up with 10 Ks. Maybe getting a little fatigued, though, out there. I mean, a humid night, 30-minute delay, who knows? Lead at second base is modest. And there's a pitch. Conlon took a little bit off of it to get it in the strike zone. 3 balls, 1 strike. Conlon back from a 3-0 deficit, looking at 3-2 now with 2 outs in the inning. You know, I like the idea of maybe one inside move to second base here. It's not really a huge lead, but the guy's getting a secondary lead, and so that's what that inside move would do for you. Ball's low. Got it under the knees. So I think the announcer said Colin Mills here. That's a good pitch. And there's that pickoff move. That was a spin move, though. Timing play. See some daylight between the runner and the infielder. I think that was more for show, though. Set him up on one of these inside moves. Ah, great pitch. 0-1 curveball. The guy reached for it. Tough to lay off of it, too. That ball's coming in mid-thigh, and it breaks down below the knees on the outside corner. I'm sure it was outside, the way he reached for it. But, you know, unless you keep your hands back and you've got an athletic position, you basically stiffen up on the front leg and you can't do anything. 2 strikes. Number 1's your hitter from Denton, Ryan. That ball's up. I think it was intentionally up. I mean, on an 0-2 count, that's probably a good spot to throw it. But McKinley's looking to find the strike zone here and get his mates back in the dugout, put some runs on the board. And he does it. McKinley walks off the mound with 2 strikeouts that spanned about 45 minutes. Hey, we're heading to the bottom of the second. Your score: Mustangs 0, Denton Ryan 0. Mustangs coming to bat. All right. Let's see. I think we're back with live Mustang baseball. This is number 19, Jace Christian, the sophomore, in there batting. We're fortunate to have Jeff Polk back with us here as we start up the bottom of the second. Give me 1 second, Jeff. Let me get some stuff input
I
here.
think you might be most excited about the Diet Coke I brought you.
I am extremely excited. That base hit right there by the third baseman, and nobody's covering second. So, dang, Jace Christian is hot. Okay, he is in fuego. So,
Jace is a great athlete.
Yep.
We enjoyed playing freshman football. But seeing him perform in freshman football,
yeah, he's really good.
he's a good one.
Garrison Goldsberry, another sophomore in there. He's playing right field tonight, so I guess that wasn't Pearson Wright. Goldsberry is a lefty. He got the start on Tuesday night up at Denton, Ryan.
I was asking you about that. That's what it was.
Yeah. What'd you think about that storm that came through?
Well, I think I'd mentioned that storms typically go west to east in the state of North Texas, and that's certainly what happened. So, unfortunately, the technology doesn't take into account the direction of the storm. But Jace actually played with my boy Parker, several years ago before my son gave up on baseball, and he was fun to watch. Garrison's a great athlete too. A lot of good sophomores.
Absolutely fantastic. So, what do you think about football in the fall and getting some of these games, at least the away games?
So we're excited about partnering with Tradio. This will be our second year. Trey, you stepped in last year in some really, really difficult situations with with technology, with hosts. We actually had a very, very unusual season with COVID, and very unusual season with GCISD figuring out their systems for home games. That was a little bit of a challenge, and new equipment, new technology, new staff. But we were glad to have you for the away games. Those everything that was under your control seemed to operate flawlessly, and we appreciated that and are excited about getting to do that again in the fall. And it's interesting that the voice of the Mustangs, we have a team from Champion Sports Radio, Reagan Ratliff and Mitch Mason, I think two of the best the play-by-play and color high school commentators in the state of Texas. And I'm not the only one that feels that way. They did quite a few of the playoff games for Texas Live, and they did a heritage game as well. They're just phenomenal talent. Really good guys too, and I know they loved working alongside you as you were producing those, and we were combining the Champion Sports Radio broadcast with a live stream YouTube feed. That worked out really, really well, so we're excited about doing it again this next year.
It was a lot of fun. The other thing we get to count on this year too is we actually have some better technology around our scoreboard and our scoreboard integration. We invested some into, I guess, the last part of December, and we were able to use it in a game out there, one or two games, I can't remember, but it'll even show us the 35-second, 40-second clock, I guess.
Yeah.
And when we could do that, we could do some really great things with the graphics, because then we don't have to worry about keeping the scoreboard updated.
Yeah, really
Goldsberry takes a walk here. And we got runners on first and second. So the book says we're probably going to see a bunt. What do you think?
I would not be surprised. I've noticed the Grapevine will employ a little small ball every now and then. I love that. I'm a big fan. So I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I think Coach Webster is just a straight-up traditionalist on some of this baseball. He knows a lot of plays. I tell you what. First thing I noticed when I started paying close enough attention is that he knows more about baseball plays, offensive plays, than I've, than I could ever know. And I think this comes from his time over in Lubbock and Lubbock Coronado, and spending time with the Texas Tech program. I mean, he's been at the college level. He's been high school. And we're fortunate to have him here as our head baseball coach running the program. I know I said this at the Heritage game. I think he's done a fantastic job getting the culture, getting the culture where he wants it. I see that with Mike, Coach Alexander over there, and how he really focuses on the football athletes and the culture.
That's right.
Driving his culture. And, these guys have a healthy relationship with each other, and and they're working with each other. And I'm not going to speak for either one of them, but I don't see anything that's outside of just. What can I say? They're working together to get the best out of the athletes, right?
I think with the experience each one of those gentlemen has, you don't get to those points and not realize the value of not only dual sport athletes, but just programs that participate with each other, support each other. That's a big part of Grapevine's culture. That's what makes it a little unique. Yeah. And and this, the coaches certainly in baseball and football are just very, very supportive of the other programs. His knowledge about offense and the finer points, the small ball aspects. It reminds me a little bit of Gary Pettis with the Rangers, or Ron Washington was a big into to that as well. So the Rangers were really fun to watch in those few years that they didn't focus on the long ball and the power.
Well, you got guys like Joey Gallo. You can't. The guy hit it 1,000 yards. It seems like 1,000 feet. So 28 batting for the Mustangs takes high. I am getting bombarded with the bugs today. When you go from one vehicle to another, you forget about all the important things that you need to transfer.
That's right.
And one of the things was my can of off that I kept on the driver's door for nights like tonight. There's a foul back for 2-2 count.
It got the bugs came out, and so did the haze. I think that the wind from that storm 15 miles away really whipped up and drove some dust.
Brought some humidity too, man.
Yeah, it's sticky.
Yeah. It's just kind of crazy. Okay, 3-2's your count. We got nobody out. I wonder if he's going to start the runners here. What do you think?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be surprised. Jace has got reasonable speed at second base. Let's see what he does.
Runners hold.
That ball's back in the beaker section of the chemistry lab. And I know there's got to be some reparations that's paid at some point by all those baseballs that end up being over there.
You're getting attacked by bugs here. Ducks are on the pond. Base is loaded. He walks.
What are these bugs? I don't like them. Yeah.
Well, while you were fighting the bug, we loaded the bases.
Oh, this is Conlon, able to help himself here. Our guest commentator right now is Jeff Polk, president of the Mustangs Football Booster Club. I did that better.
Yeah, absolutely. And commentator, that's a
well,
give me way too much credit.
Yeah, well, we did a game against Birdville out there at the Nest at Birdville, and then we did a freshman doubleheader against Birdville, and we had a guy from Birdville that was kind of a guest.
Oh, that's nice.
Commentator with us.
It's nice to.
Northup was supposed to be down here, and I don't know what he's doing.
He's eyeing you.
Yeah, he looks like he doesn't. He looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. I think he'd rather eat his popcorn than come down and help us out, right?
Northup might be one of those guys that makes this culture special. When I was talking about that,
yeah,
he's one of those parents that's highly involved and loves the kids, and is a goofball, but
he is
very much loved.
He is.
I'm talking about you.
Bringing sunflower seeds out here. Hopefully he can keep the bugs away from me. Maybe they'll go for him. Let's see. Conlon's behind in the count. One strike. Oh, he's got one there. That's going to be a sacrifice fly. That's deep enough to score Jace. Oh, but look at that gun. Oh, my gosh. Yep, they got him at home plate.
Looks like he might have missed the base reaching for it. I don't know.
I don't know what it was, but I think it's actually the right call.
Yeah, he had a better view of it than we did, don't you think?
Yeah, I do. So the Mustangs are gonna have to get a 2-out hit here, number 14.
That was an impressive arm in center field. Wasn't a perfect throw, but it was pretty close.
But it was a throw he needed to make.
It was a throw he needed to make.
He got there on the fly.
Yeah.
And nope, didn't get away far enough.
Yeah, Trey, we're excited about Tradio. We're partnering with us and kind of consulting with us on generating some advertising revenues for the football program or for the Booster Club. And,
yeah, I don't have my biggest setup out here. You know, we got the server and a couple of monitors that we drive on some of these games. You know, and that allows us to do some instant replay and some, some other dynamic graphics that require a little bit more horsepower. We're looking at some different technology to improve our encoding, and also looking at some ways to distribute our guys so that if we have two games going, maybe we got the JV and the freshman playing in particular locations that are not in particular locations where we could broadcast them, that we can get them both going. We can do them both. And we're looking at some different models to have like a studio model. And I've got a couple surprises in mind for next year to do some stuff around kind of a Grapevine athletics update on a periodic basis. And we've got some things we can do with scoreboards. And what I'd really like to do is come up with I'll talk to you offline about it. It's
I'm excited.
Not a technology thing I want to put on the
well, I know
that
you're passionate. The bases are loaded again. It's a big at bat.
And the right guy to be there, Mason Shimkus, the senior, and he got a pitch to hit, but he was out in front. This one time that I know Mason would like to see that pitch again. He
absolutely. Shimmy stays back on that.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what was wrong there. He got out. He got out in front. He was kind of corkscrewing a little bit. But if he keeps his hands inside, he's got a better shot on that one. You know what? That's a pitcher's pitch.
That was.
That was a great pitch. Wow. Unbelievable. I don't know if with the camera angle they can see what that pitch was all about, but that pitch was. It's not going to be in the strike zone here, I don't think. Oh, he did. He got it in the strike zone. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to be a 2-run hit. A different arm in left field. Senior catcher gets a pitch he topped it.
Yeah.
Topped it, had top spin on the second bounce, went over the third baseman's head.
Yeah, you can hit you can miss-hit a baseball, but hit it as hard as he did, and it's going to find a way through on occasion. So he came up big, which is typical of Shimmy.
Yeah, another dual sport athlete, right?
That's right.
Inside linebacker starter, right? He and Keeling and what was the other guy that played on the right side? Blonde-headed kid.
Tyler played there.
No, senior.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh, there's a rip. Is it going to get in the gap? No, it's going to be caught. But I'll tell you what, Sevy gave it a ride. All right, Mustangs after the break. Set down the Raiders and come in and pick up a crooked number. Guys.
Trey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff Polk, our president of the Mustangs Football Booster Club, for being here. Mustangs 2, Raiders 0. We're headed to the top of the third.
All right, man. Thank you.
Roll Tide. Now batting for the Raiders, this is number 14. Number 14 for the Raiders. I think we're getting to the top of the order. That's a good pitch. Two balls, one strike on number 14 for the Raiders. Humidity like this saps you if you're on the mound. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Colin takes a deep breath. Going to make him earn it after picking up 2 runs in the bottom of the second. He throws a pitch. He hits number 14 and heads down. That's the second time 14's been hit, but the first time he leaned into it. Okay, so I heard the PA guy now. This is number 17. Number 17 batting for the Raiders. Runner on first base. Mustangs looking for a 2-hopper to the shortstop so they can roll it in the middle here and get out of the inning. If I recall, there's like 3 out of 4 of these batters are left-handed. That's a foul back. Thanks, Jeff Polk, for bringing me that Diet Coke. Needed that one. 1 strike is your count. Mustangs have a bunch of players at all levels that are winning ball games here. Moderate lead at first, and then there's a curveball to the guy bunting, and that's a well-timed pitch. You know, they say bunt that a curveball is the toughest thing to bunt. I don't know. If you play enough pepper, it doesn't matter what they throw you, you can bunt it. That's what I used to think was the best routine for learning how to bunt a ball, is playing pepper out on the field with my teammates. No balls and 2 strikes. Colin McKinley on the hill for the Mustangs. Jack Rogers holding the runner at first base. Squares. Oh, that was closer than probably should have been. That was Colin's best move. He's been thrown over a few times today with his, let's just say, his less than quick move. That was his good move. Now it shortened up the lead by about a half step. 2 strikes. This guy's still going to try to bunt? I guess so. Wonder if he's going to try to slash. I think the coach is just mad that he didn't get the bunt down. Saying, look, hey, dude, you got to bunt it. I gave you the bunt. You had 2 pitches to bunt. Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. Yeah, he's going to be out. That's what that is son, I gave you the bunt, and you know, you had 2 shots to do it. I need you to move that runner to second base and give you the bunt again. So I imagine if there's any speed at first base, I'd have no idea, haven't scouted these guys. But if there's any speed at first base, we're going to see an attempted steal in this sequence. Yeah, he got another half step. And great throw over right there by McKinley. That's a tough angle for the umpire where he is. I mean, there's no really a very difficult call. That's an $80 call, which is basically the cost of another umpire to be over at first base to take that one. Some more lightning in the atmosphere here. Good pitch. Man, when he wants to, McKinley can just zing the ball in there. Two balls, one strike. This is a traditionalist hit and run count with one out. Runner has a reasonable lead at first base. Coach has got his hands on his knees. I haven't seen him do. Ooh, gosh, that was really close. That was really close. I'm gonna go. I don't know if we picked it up on the video or not, but I can tell you what, that was close. I think love to see that one again. He got even more this time. He got even more. He's going to be at second base. That pitch got away from Conlon. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that's a great pitch. Off speed right there. Bam, on 3-1. Little curveball on 3-1. You got to be kidding me. All right, love it. Just buckled his knees. Now if I'm a batter, I don't know what pitch. I cannot eliminate anything. It's 3-2. He just threw a 3-1 curveball. He might come back to it. That time it was a fastball. Tried to get it by him. That ball was back here in the second row of the premium seats over there. The premium seats being the home field seats here at Grapevine. I'd like to thank our presenting game sponsor tonight, McKinley and Hutchings CPAs. Also, I'd like to thank Mosquito Joe's for their ongoing relationship support and our football and baseball broadcasts. Three balls, 2 strikes. Got a runner on second base. A little bit of a battle here for McKinley. He's used up several pitches in this inning. There's 1 out in the inning. A moderate lead at second. Nothing to worry about, really. Boy, great pitch. Kept it low. I'm not exactly sure what the batter was looking for. Looked like he was on time, but he missed it on a swing. I really think it was inside corner on him. I was expecting something different. All right, got 2 outs now, and this is number 6 batting for the Raiders. I think the Raiders had some pretty good success in football in the fall. Although I'm not sure. I gotta pay closer attention to the teams. Good pitch. Must have been out off the plate. Been impressed with the umpires. They've been in position to make the calls. I'm not saying every call's been perfect, but I'll tell you what, they've been in position to make the calls, and that's all you can ask for. Umpire strike zone behind the plate. The umpire behind the plate, his strike zone is very consistent so far through 2.5 innings. Ball got by Shimmy. I don't know how they're scored in a book. It looked like it was pretty far wide. He got a glove on it, but I don't know. That's going to be a scorebook discretion. And if you're a Mustangs fan, that's unfortunate because now the runner from second base advanced to third on that pitch. But McKinley can go for the windup. He doesn't have to worry about the stretch. He can rock and fire and throw some heat, which is what he does. He does not get the call. Well, thank goodness for the weather transition. The temperature drop is actually keeping the bugs away. Sounded weird. Now, if you're Grapevine, you got to be looking for a play here. These guys might do an early break from first. But I'll tell you what I would do if I was Grapevine. I'd definitely have to do the third to first thing one time. Just because. This is, Coach Webster's going to walk out and talk about it. He's going to say, hey guys, you know, they'll want to run a play. Do we want to get the out on the guy at first? Or do we want to hold this guy at third? I imagine he's going to put a priority on it. You get an early break at first, step off, fake it, and then throw to third. You're going to get the guy at third. I don't know what the right play is. That's why I'm not coaching in high school right now. So Coach Webster has had his discussion on the mound and talked to everybody, and they've got a plan. Jace Christian trots back to third base, McCullough back to shortstop, Sevy back to second. Not sure that Rogers ever made it to the hill. Stayed over there with the runner. Shimmy's back behind the plate. We got number 4 batting for the Denton Raiders. 2-0 game. Mustangs holding on to a lead. Pretty solid lead at first. Well, so this is the play that I would, this is when I would do the third to first play. Right here. 1 ball, no strikes. Coach may put something on for Denton Ryan. It's a good pitch to do hit and run. You got everything open. And he squeezed off another half step. Slide step. There's a ball hit down the right field line. It's going to be foul. Looks like it's foul off the hack shack back into play, or foul off the fence over there. Tell you what, he was way behind the pitch. Probably looking for something else and fouled it off. 1 ball, 1 strike, but I'll tell you what that does do. That makes the coach think, okay, what can I do to manufacture this run on this guy from third base? Third to first. Do it one time. Nope. Slide step. Throws in. That ball's ripped. Right to McCullough. Comes up and slings it over to Sevy at second base for the third out of the inning. Mustangs get out of a minor jam. Mustangs coming to bat, and they lead this one 2-0. We're going to the bottom of the third.
With more than 50 years of combined experience, Patrick McKinley and Steve Hutchings launched McKinley & Hutchings PLLC in Southlake, Texas in 2012. In November 2016, the firm moved to Colleyville. Longtime colleagues and friends, Patrick and Steve came together to build a company based on experience, best practices, dedication, and service. Founded on principles of integrity, honesty, and confidentiality, the McKinley & Hutchings goal is to consistently meet the individual needs of its clients, exceed expectations, and deliver outstanding results. If you are looking for a trusted financial partner that can offer objective counsel and professional services, contact McKinley & Hutchings today.
Now batting the shortstop, number 11, Patrick McCullough.
Patrick McCullough, who made the play. Swings, takes a hack on the first one. Hard hit ball down third base line. That's going to be an extra base hit. He's going to round it and take off to second base, and the left fielder slides, and there's not going to be a play. That'll be a straight up double for McCullough right down the line. Third baseman made a good attempt, diving backhand, and it went off the tip of his glove. That'll definitely go down as a double. Denton Ryan's coach comes out and checks on his left fielder. He took a nasty spill. It's getting slick out here. That dew that we were talking about, I think it's kind of settled down low around the grass. Got number 6 coming in for the Mustangs. Be an interesting call here on what Coach Webster wants to do. Nobody out runner on second. Don't know anything about Jack's speed, but I think this might be a bunt situation. We'll see. Yes, sir. He squares around, and he offers at it, and apparently fouled it off. Now, I'm not a betting man, but I'll tell you what. A little slash action might be fun right here, too, if you're a Mustangs fan. I've been on the third base side of that, though. It's no fun when you come in and see those hands go back up. The strangest thing happened a couple weeks ago at Birdville. I guess, like 10 days ago or so. There was a bunt by Mustangs, and they were breaking for coverage, and he bunted it where the second baseman was. Got it up in the air, elevated. Really just an interesting play. I'm not sure if it was planned or not, but it definitely went down as a hit. Kind of squared up a bunt beyond the pitcher. Two balls, one strike. The umpire in the field just gave the signal to the home plate guy that he's going to play behind the fielder's. Great call right there by the home plate umpire. Could see it from here. Third baseman fielded in foul territory, and good job by him. It was actually going to be a tough play, and I think he did the right thing by picking it up in foul territory. Jack Rogers had a walk-off this year. I know of at least one. The pitcher went up and got him that time. Tough break. So here's Jace Christian, number 19. Number 19, he rakes. Hope I didn't jinx him, but I'll tell you what, the dude knows how to hit a baseball. He gets the barrel on it, keeps his hands back and on the inside. Looks like he got fooled on 2 pitches there, though. Somebody from the offside is saying, "You're ahead, be smart." I'm sure that means don't throw him anything that's near the plate. It's going to take a 2-out hit now from number 5, Garrison Goldsberry here. Garrison's another sophomore breaking into the Mustangs lineup. Got a lot of youth inside this organization, inside of the baseball program. There's a ball that got by the catcher. Mustangs are going to pick up a run. How about that? Looks like they gave him a pass ball, but I'll tell you what, it wasn't a pass ball. That's a wild pitch. The ball hit right in front of the plate and bounced up over the catcher's head. Goldsberry's late on this one. Fouls it back. Two balls, one strike. Goldsberry's in there coiled up, ready to unleash like a cobra. I think he's going to get a pitch to hit here. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's see if he can barrel this thing up. And the right fielder's playing kind of shallow. See if he can put something over there at the 350 sign. He got it. It's going to spin. And number 5 for Denton Ryan gives a heck of an effort laying out. Good effort, dude. Hey, nice effort. With just a fantastic diving play by number 5. He laid out and put his body at risk. Really, I was right here by him, and the guy just put it out on the line, and that's what I love about high school football, baseball, high school athletics. These guys are playing tough every minute, every second of every game. 3-2 on Goldsberry now. One of the things I'd like to mention is we didn't go through all the sports when Jeff was here speaking with us, and that's a rip. Oh, it came right off the pitcher. It's going to be safe at first base. That'll be a base hit. Somebody needs to get out there and see if the pitcher's okay. I think he got his glove on it. Looks like we're going to have a pitch and change here. So we'll roll to a, well, I think they'll probably call it an injury change, which I would agree with. Got a pitch and change. Pitch and change for the Denton Ryan Raiders. And one that I'm happy that the coach came out and made that change, because you just don't know that line drive. I don't know if it hit his head or what it did. But I'm going to tell you, it was a hard hit baseball. Goldsberry with a lead at first. I think the pitcher actually went from the windup on the first pitch. I had my head down, but looked like there was a signal from coach over to Goldsberry telling me he should be at second. I think that's probably what happened. 2 balls, no strikes. 28 batting for the Mustangs. Ball's down. Uh-oh. Goldsberry's in no man's land. We got him. Number 28 to start with a fresh count. We're going to roll on to the top of the 4th. Mustangs are up 3-0.
Do you and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
Number 22 batting for the Raiders. That's a deep ball hit. Center fielder drifts back and makes the play for the Mustangs. Ball looked like it died a little bit once it got up high. But McKinley will take it. First out of the inning. Looks like this is number 25, Brock Lucas. I think he's the pitcher now for the Raiders. McKinley 1-1 pitch coming to number 25, right there at the knees. Paints it, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two twos account. Conlon, big leg kit, fires it. Oh, did he go? No, he did not. That's a good call by that umpire in the field. I didn't think he went from here, but I think the home plate umpire did the right thing in checking. He erased any doubt from anyone. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. McKinley looking to hold on. That's a rip. Is that going to be down? Oh. Yep. The ball was kind of barely on the tip of the glove there. Left fielder did make the play, though. Almost misjudged it. I think the air's gotten kind of heavy here. That ball looked like it had a lot more off the bat than ended up showing up in the outfield. Easy to misjudge. I thought it was hit over his head first. He did the right thing. He went back and came in. Number 24 hitting. So if you're just joining us, we are live still. This has been a long one. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Colin McKinley, the pitcher for the Mustangs. Number 24 batting for the Raiders. Oh, what a deuce. That's amazing. That's just a, you know, we got to give credit where credit's due. That's a pitcher's pitch right there. He just executed exactly what he wanted to do. One ball, 2 strikes. My guess he's going to throw that fastball low and away. Ball hit to the shortstop. He picks it up, goes to first. So Goldsberry got picked off at first base last inning. It gives an opportunity for number 28 to come in with a fresh count. And pitcher's worked it to 2-2. He's throwing some mustard up there. I imagine 2-2 is a curveball count for this guy. We'll see what happens. Yep, he threw a hard slider and threw it about 54 feet. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Number 28 for the Mustangs is up. Mustangs holding on to a 3-0 lead. This was a fierce battle on Tuesday night. Mustangs had to score 2 in the top of the 7th to take a 3-2 victory up at Denton. Number 28 gets the timeout in right before the pitcher rocks and fires. Now let's see if they change their pitch. 3 ball, 2 strike. I don't think so. I think what they're going to do is throw a fastball. He's got a kind of a, I don't know if you can see it on the monitor or not, but he's got a quick step in this windup. I mean, he doesn't go all the way up with his leg. He's kind of like a slide step out of the windup, if that makes sense. See there? He just goes. Bam. That ball might be back in. No, that looks might stay in to be playable. Oh, tough play. It did stay in. Three-two count. A quick wind-up motion by the pitcher. See, yep. Little cat and mouse going here. Now, if I'm the pitcher, I'd step off right here. Just, you know, everybody trying to get in each other's head on this one. There's a rip. Shortstop misplays it. It's going to be safe at first. It'll go down as an E6. I'm sure he'll tell you that he should have had that one. Hard hit ball, though. It was a backhand. It wasn't going to be anything free about it.
Batting number 22, McKinley.
Pitcher record up now for the Mustangs. Number 22, late in the game, he's going to square the bunt. Takes low. 1 ball, no strikes. Collins got a good stick. Coach may actually try to do something different here. Playing really close to second base, the second baseman is, for double play. Runner being held on at first. And there's a bunt. Tried to get it by the pitcher, and he does get it by the pitcher, and it's going to be a base hit for McKinley. Number 22, I don't think that was down for sacrifice. I think his intention was to put it right in that gap.
To the plate, number 14, the left fielder, Luke Bradshaw.
Number 14, Bradshaw comes up. We're going to have to turn down our ambient mic a little bit. Wind is picked up. And there's a bunt right out of the book. And Bradshaw's going to be safe at first. And the Mustangs are going to have a merry-go-round. Number 10 is going to score. And they're going to score another run, too. 14, Bradshaw's going to score. Denton Ryan kicked it around. And, home plate umpire trying to hold everybody back. Mason Shimkus up for the Mustangs now, who just put 3 in the tank on a sack bunt. And I'm thinking, really, honestly, that ball was bunted perfectly up the third baseline. I think you could give Bradshaw a hit on that one. And nobody's going to argue with it. The third baseman tried to make a spectacular play, and the ball ended up over there near the tarp. And it kicked off funny and went into the outfield. 2 runs come around. That's a heck of a pitch. I would have said something different if I didn't think I'd get in trouble. But that was a heck of a pitch right there. Anyway, ball careened off the fence weirdly. Went into right field. 2 runs got across on the throw from the right fielder. He try to get the second runner coming. The catcher called it up the line, and then he comes up. The runner from Luke had rounded second base, headed to third, and the catcher comes up and slings it down the line and gets by the guy covering third, and the left fielder was coming to back up, and the ball goes away from where he goes. Shimkus goes down on a strike, and there'll be one out in the inning. Sevy now, number 4, batting for Mustangs. He takes a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Shortstop makes a good play there on Sevy. McCullough, number 11, batting now. Headed right back over to the Tradio truck. The bugs are invading. McCullough picks up a double. Two strikes. Second baseman fields and throws on the first for third out in the inning. And we'll roll on to the top of the fifth. Denton Ryan 0. Mustangs holding on with 6. It's a hell of a bunt. Wait, did I say that? I apologize. Heck of a bunt. I'm sorry, all you guys watching, but that was a great play right there by the Mustangs. Got him. That's the third hit by pitch for McKinley tonight. Not intentional, I'm sure. Mustangs rather have a chance to get outs. Wind's really picking up here now. Got to turn a lot of things down. Hopefully you can hear us. I'll be right on the mic. But I had to turn down my gain settings and don't know if I can send you much ambient right now. Ball hit to the first baseman. He's going to step on second base and get an easy out there. Well, I guess I'm wrong. Guess they said it was a foul ball. That's what I get for worrying about the wind. Sorry about that, folks. 1 ball, 2 strikes on this batter. I have bought a lot of things. Wind has never really been one of them that's on the top 10 list or top 5 list, but tonight it is. Well, we're having to lower the camera. Pitch is a ball. Two runners on now for the Raiders, and first pitch is a strike. Folks, I hope we didn't damage the quality here. We had to move the modem. We had to lower the cameras. Conlon McKinley, the senior on the hill. 1 ball, 1 strike. He throws one that gets through. The Raiders are going to score a run. That ball's going to be cut. Nope. "6-1 is your score now. Raiders have runners on first and second with 1 out. Coach Webster makes a trip to the mound, and looks like he might be going to the bullpen. Actually, that's not true. On 1-2, he's just talking about what to do. Give Conlon a little rest. Probably give the bullpen a little extra time to get loose. Bases are loaded here. Falling down on her job, sitting here managing against the wind. Two balls, 2 strikes now. Conlon gutting it out here. Don't know how many pitches he's thrown. This could be his last inning of work, though. Top of the 5th, bases full of Raiders. Gets a K when he needs it. McKinley. Competitor, baby. 2 down now. Mustangs can go to any base to get the 3rd one. Batting now for the Raiders, number 4. Oh, that's a great opening pitch. Now, it just tells the hitter I'm in command of whatever I throw. You throw that first pitch curveball right on the knees for a strike, and he swings and fouls it back. You got his eyes adjusted. You can throw him a fastball at the waist. He might not be able to catch up with it. Number 4 delivers. Delivers on a ground ball up the middle there. Now batting is number 22. Stolen base can be defensive indifference, maybe actually not in a 3-run game. One ball, one strike. Sorry for the bouncing cameras, folks. We are dealing with some wind for certain. 15 mile an hour, maybe more. One ball, two strikes here. McKinley can get out of it. That's what he's looking to do. Board here has 6-2. I've got 6-3. I think 2 runs scored on that single up the middle, but I might be wrong. I have to go back and check it. At any rate, it's a lot closer now in the top of the 5th than it was in the bottom of the 4th. Collins strikes him out to wrap up this part of the inning. Go to the top, bottom of the 5th. Score Mustangs 6. Got to figure out if I got the visiting score right. Chase Christian up now, number 19, batting for the Mustangs. Garrison Goldsberry, number 5, the right fielder tonight, batting. I think sometimes you want to hear the music instead of the wind cut. Well, you got a lot of that wind cut going on tonight. Goldsberry's got 2 balls. One ball now, number 28 for the Mustangs. Called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goldsberry's your runner at first base. Goldsberry takes a break. Imagine he has a speed where he might actually be able to take off here. Fouled one back. Still sitting on 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goldsberry at first, moderate lead. Timeout by number 28. Same kind of thing happened last time. Ball bounces up. Goldsberry, second base, rounds it. Three balls, 2 strikes now, 1 out. Garrison Goldsberry is your running back. Shoot, sorry about that. He's your runner on second base, number 5, number 28 hitting for the Mustangs here. There's a ball that's hit sharply to the shortstop, who makes a great play with his glove hand, but the ball is in the dirt over to first base. Going to be safe at first. Colin McKinley here. Great spot for a safety squeeze. He knows how to handle the bat, too. See how the Mustangs play it. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me. Sorry about all the wind. We got to cut some stuff down here. Runner takes off from first. Ball's put in play, and it's a good thing because it would have been a double play. But instead, with the runner starting, Conlon gets an RBI. And the Mustangs have a runner on second base in scoring position. Oh my gosh, what a bunt. What a bunt. He's safe. And the same thing's going to happen. Mustangs are going to get a runner in. And my Lord, what a great bunt down the third base line. Fantastic job. Mason Shimkus now for the Mustangs. Mustangs taking advantage of a third baseman who was playing back. He kind of figured it out. He's up on the grass now. I think Mason might try to slash this or rip it by him here. Great pitch by the pitcher. Had Shimkus off stride. 2 strikes. Shimkus hits it hard to the third baseman, who comes up and fires a strike to first. Shows a really good gun there to get the Raiders out of the inning. But not before the Mustangs pick up 2 runs to neutralize the top half of the inning. Go to the top of the 6th. You score. Great by Mustangs 8. Denton Raiders 2, and we're fighting the win. going to have to stay away from the ambient for the time being, except for what's coming in through the HDMI feed. So this is number 25 batting for the Raiders here. Number 25, I think it said his first name was Brock. I don't know exactly what his first name is. Dalton Snyder on the hill now for the Mustangs. Ball 3. Mustangs got to make them earn it here. That's for certain. Easier said than done. Remember the first time somebody put me on the mound. Threw 3 straight pitches into the backstop as an 11-year-old. Never took the mound again. Two strikes on number 24 for the Raiders. Oh, there's a little tap out there to the right field. Going to be caught by Goldsberry for the first out of the inning. Double. Wow, that's tough. Couldn't see from here. Umpire said he pulled him off the bag with the throw from second base, but looked like a pretty good turn to me. Of course, we weren't. I'm way away from it. The umpire's right there on top of it. At any rate, the Mustangs are 2 outs down here in the top of the 6th. 1 out away from getting out of the inning and coming back in to see if they can put 4 runs on the board and wrap this thing up so we can get home. Need to get the bomber Zach Quinn in there to hit like last night or Tuesday night, huh? One ball, no strikes now. This is number 14 batting for the Raiders. Number 1 reached first base on a fielder's choice. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. These two teams played an evenly matched game on Tuesday night, and the Raiders aren't going to go quietly here. Nice long stride. By the time Dalton lets go of the pitch, he's about 55 feet from the plate. Strike 3 called. And that'll do it for the Raiders. Top of the 6th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6 Mustangs. If they put 4 on the board, this game's in the books. All right, we're going to see what we can do here. Number 4, Sevier Aguirre comes up. Pitcher just executed a great pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Sevy now. Number 4, your Mustangs second baseman here. We're in the bottom of the 6th. If the Mustangs can plate 4 runs, they can wrap this thing up. Of course, there are also 3 outs defensively from putting 1 in the win column, but I know, like I said earlier, the Raiders are not going to go easy. Ooh, got him. Got him in the arm, and the umpire does what he's supposed to do, jump out in front to make sure he gets between the pitcher and the runner. Things can unravel quickly. Mustangs bring in a runner for Sevy at first base, number 10. Up now is Patrick McCullough. Still have some brave fans out here. It is 10:31. This is going to end up being a 3-4 hour game. Two balls on the Mustangs shortstop. Had a good game there tonight. Stands in there solid. Looks to get the barrel on something here. A little bit out in front. That was a good job by the pitcher. Changing speeds on him. Got a 1-2 count now. Number 25 came in after a line drive. I think it was number 16 was the starting pitcher. 16 or 18. Took a line drive. I swear from here it looked like it hit him in the head, but he got his glove up for sure, but he went down and he wasn't hurt. Runner breaks from first, and they're going to call interference. That guy's going to be out, and he's out. Oh, no, wait a second. Batter's interference, so the batter's out, but since it's third strike, actually Mustangs get a break. Since it was a third strike, that guy at first is supposed to be out because they can't enforce a penalty on the offense, and the penalty is enforced by calling the guy that was stealing, calling him out. Nope, I got that all wrong. Yeah, here we go. I don't think I did. I think there were 2 strikes already. And if there's 2 strikes and he swung and missed. No. We had the count right. 2 balls, 1 strike. So the umpires made the right call here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Guy swings. Leans over the plate. Catcher makes contact on a steal. The batter is, in fact, out. The runner would be out if it was a third strike. You have to enforce the penalty on the offense. Guy's going to be at second base anyway on that wild pitch. Like the fact that the Denton Ryan coach came out and asked the question, though, and I'm sure that's what the umpire said. He said, look, my count was 2 balls and 1 strike, so he swung at the second strike. Therefore, the kid goes back to first, and that batter's out. Good call. They got it right in the heat of the battle. No hesitation by the home plate umpire either. Must be a pretty experienced guy. Jack Rogers, the batter now. Getting a little cold out here. Getting a little cold. Going to have to get a jacket in between innings. Rogers takes ball 4. I think that's Jace coming up, number 19. Once again, sorry that we can't bring you some ambient sound. Oh, looks like we're going to have a pitching change by the Raiders. Looks like number 19, Jace Christian, batting now. Two balls on Jace, number 19. Dangerous guy to get behind and count on. Got a three balls, going to be an automatic count. Number 10 on the hill. Left-hander now for the Denton Ryan Raiders. I'm sure Jace is taking here, and that ball's bounced up there. It's going to be 3 balls. It's going to fourth ball. Jace is going to be at first. Looks like Braden Stevens on third, and Jack Rogers on second. Well, I can tell you, I didn't know this. Goldsberry's a switch, looks like. He's batting from the right side this time. And that's good. Let's see what he does from the right side. Gonna have to get one down the right field line to do some damage. 2 balls, no strikes. Mustangs have, the board says 1. I have them with, I have them with 2 outs. But I will tell you, I may be wrong. I guess the scoreboard here at the corral has 1 out. Goldsberry with a nice cut here, and he's dodging the shadows of the tree that's moving around. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of there's a ground ball to the second baseman. He fields it, and no, he's not going to get the out at second base. He was bouncing all around, never had control of it. That's a good call by the umpire. Number 28, your hitter now for the Mustangs. Bases are full of Mustangs. Long hit ends the game. Sometimes it's tough to find the plate. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Oh, what a great pitch. Gave up on it before it even got to the plate. 1-2 now. Tried to bring the same pitch, left it up. I personally think his fastball hasn't been spotted in the right place. I think he's going to throw that curve again on 2-2. Nope. Well, we'll be able to see on this pitch whether I got it right for the number of outs, whether I missed something. If there's 2 outs, we're going to see some runners moving. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nope, they weren't moving. Now I got it right. I just don't understand how I made that mistake. Okay. Really strong winds out here today, guys. Blowing my gear everywhere. Tell you what, number 10's got some velocity. He comes over the top and really throws downhill. Just having a hard time finding the slide. He found that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two your count now. And that'll do it for the Mustangs in the bottom of the 6th. They're going to head to the top of the 7th with a 7-run lead, looking to close this game out. We're late in the night because we had a tremendous lightning delay earlier, and this game has just been kind of slow. So stay tuned. Maybe the Mustangs get us 3 quick outs and we'll be out of here. Mustangs have a lead, 9-2. We'll be here tomorrow morning, when the Mustangs freshmen take on Brewer at 10 a.m., assuming we don't have any rain tonight, which I don't think there's any in the forecast. Actually, I take that back. There may be some. First pitch is scheduled for 10 a.m., so we'll probably go live here about 9:45. Probably same configuration, same camera angle. Line shot over here by Jace Christian. Jumps to his backhand, makes a play. Tough not to grin when you do that. Good pitch. Unbelievable. Stepping there thinking all they're going to do is hammer me with fastballs because they got a lead, and that's not what happens. He's still doing pitching out there on the mound. Definitely not throwing. Got a little bit of a strategy on everything. Threw that by him. Great pitch. And we got the two-strike pitch, and he throws that curveball. The guy keeps his hands back. Sevy makes a good play. Wow, he got down the line fast. But Sevy came up and fired it. They'll have a little mishap throwing it around the infield. Raiders down to their last out. Strike called. Well, sorry about the bouncing camera. Some things we can control. We cannot control anything related to Mother Nature, obviously. You get in a boxing match and she always wins. Don't ever try to go head-to-head with her. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a good pitch. Didn't get the call that time. These guys that have been out here for a while, I'm sure they're ready to hit the casa. 2-1 pitch coming from Dalton. Boom. 2-2. Going to be tough for this guy to hold off on a curveball if you throw it in the dirt. And throw it right at his left quad and let it break down and away. Got something that's 10-2. It's going to be money. There it is. Great job. Need to get it up just a little bit, but I guess that was a standard pitch on 2-2 in that situation. 3 balls and 2 strikes, going to be challenging him. He only has 1 in 3 chance of putting it somewhere where nobody is. And I must be outside. The Raiders stay alive. Coach for the Raiders takes a few steps down third base line, gives some encouragement to number 4, who's up. He's played the full game. Moderate lead at first base by the runner that just walked. Dalton comes set, checks him, and throws to the plate. Oh, you know what? It's like Is this literally the third time that he's been hit today? Unbelievable. Well, what it does for his team is puts runners on second and third. On first and second. The only thing I can guess is he may be right on top of the plate with his stance. That's one way to own the inside. Some guys are magnets for the ball. Don Baylor, pro baseball player, got hit every time he stood on the plate. It seemed like every game he was getting plunked. All right, here we go. Number 22 is batting now. There's a ball hit foul down the third base line, and Christian gives it a look, hustles down. It's a little far for anybody to reach. Left fielder Bradshaw fires it into the Mustang dugout so we can do it again. Shimkus. Good job blocking at that time. I think that's Shimkus out there still. Hard hit ball up the middle, base hit. Good arm. Hits cutoff man. Jack Rogers in perfect position to play it. Like I said at the top, these guys aren't going to go easy. Number 25's in. He's the guy that's been pitching. He takes ball low. Who knows? But Mustang's going to have to challenge him here. It's a hard hit ball. That's going to be down for a hit, I think. Nope, center fielder's got it. Mustangs win. Folks, we'll wrap it up on behalf of our presenting game sponsor, McKinley and Hutchings CPAs, and Mosquito Joe. It's been a production of Tradio. We'll see you tomorrow morning for the Mustang freshmen as they take on Brewer here at the Corral.